Hey there, everyone. We'll let a couple people trickle on in here to this Facebook Live, also streaming on our YouTube page. We're going to take you through the upcoming Arctic blast, which is going to be pretty significant for the area. We are expecting high temperatures only in the single digits. The last time we had that was back in 2019. You may have remember that back in late January, early February of 2019, we had a long stretch of very cold conditions. Some of those wind chills were well below zero, just like this event is going to bring us. And while we didn't break any records, we definitely had some of the coldest air we have ever talked about when it comes to those wind chills. We're not going to be on that level, but we definitely will be talking about some dangerous wind chills coming up here into Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and even Wednesday. So it's going to be not just 1 or 2 days, it's going to be multiple days that we have this Arctic blast. We're also seeing a little bit of light snow out there right now, especially for our central and northern communities. Should put down another dusting, maybe 1/10 of an inch. One thing that we want to at least continue to reiterate is that we will have milder temperatures tomorrow and also into our Saturday. So ice melt's going to work wonders. You may have seen a lot of snow melt already happening. A good tool to use to scrape some of that lingering snow and ice off of the pavement and get things ready for this Arctic blast is going to be that snow shovel, the snow blower, and if you still need it, of course, to clear your car off, you will be able to still break out the snow brush, but make sure to do this before Saturday night, because Saturday afternoon into the evening, we are going to see those temperatures plummeting down into the 20s. Then we have temperatures down to about 10 degrees come Sunday morning. The Mid-Michigan melt meter is going to be on the moderate side tomorrow, as we will have the chance of some sunshine. We're also going to be talking about a high of 36 degrees. Very, very warm compared to what it has been the last couple of days. So that's at least good news there. We're going to continue to watch some of those colder conditions coming in as we look into Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and beyond. But at least tomorrow we will stay above the freezing mark with our high temperatures. Right now, a lot of us are at or just above the freezing mark, so we still have some ongoing melting to go along with some of that snowfall. That's happening from about Midland, Bay City, and points on off to the north. Rest of the area just locked in the cloud cover, and we'll continue with those scattered light flurries here this evening. Will be mostly cloudy overnight. Temperatures will drop back down below freezing, so anything that has melted will likely become a little bit more slick and icy as we trend into Friday night, but the cold air will be delayed a few hours. We're really not going to see that taking over until Saturday afternoon into the evening, with those winds shifting more towards the northwest. We'll have a chance of some rain and snow in the morning hours of our Saturday. Then we transition to more of just some lake effect and even some lake effect snow flurries into our Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. We have issued alert days for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday because of the dangerous cold. Some of those nighttime morning wind chills will be between -10 and -25 degrees. Very, very cold stuff that's going to elevate our risk for hypothermia and frostbite. And the daytime highs, not really going to help out too much. Wind chills will be below zero, even with the daytime highs that only make it into the single digits. I want to give you a couple snapshots of what one of our colder models have been showing us with the wind chill potential as we roll into the end of the weekend, into early next week. By Sunday morning, we'll already be talking about wind chills between 0 and -10 across the area. Then it gets a lot worse into our Monday morning. Would not be surprised if most schools across the area start to close down maybe Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday because of our wind chill potential between -15, -25 on Monday morning. And then it may actually get worse into our Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning. We could be between -20 and -30 for the wind chills into the day on Tuesday, and the same thing for our Wednesday morning. So very, very dangerously cold stuff. Frostbite, hypothermia can happen quickly in as little as 15 to 30 minutes in those wind chill temperatures. So make sure, and Wednesday especially, but even Monday morning, not going to be all that pretty. we are going to be talking about dangerously cold wind chills. Tomorrow we're up to 36. Then we're at 32 for the high on Saturday. That's going to happen in the morning. We see those temperatures plummeting down into the 20s by the evening, towards 10 by Sunday morning. Then only 15 for the high on Sunday. We're at 6 for Martin Luther King Jr. Day on Monday, 5 degrees for the high on Tuesday. Then we're back up into the teens Wednesday, 20s on Thursday. So it'll be with us for a few days, but it's not like it's going to linger all of next week. The reason we have an alert day now on Wednesday is because of those morning lows still below zero, wind chills that still could be 15, 20, maybe even 25 degrees below zero. So the morning hours will be the dangerous part of Wednesday, and then by the end of the day, conditions will have improved. So it's going to be all day Monday that we have our storm ready alert day, all day Tuesday, and then into the morning hours of our Wednesday. You can see we're down to -1. That's the actual temperature Sunday night. Monday night, -6, -4 into Tuesday night, and those wind chills on all three of those nights will be between about -10 and -25 degrees. If you guys have any questions about what may happen here over that stretch of colder temperatures, you can definitely leave them in the comments below. Just know that if you have any kids that are in school, of course, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, we might have a lot of schools that are not in session, but especially Tuesday and Wednesday, there definitely could be some school closures because of these particularly cold conditions. All right, everyone, if there are no comments or questions, that's going to wrap it up for me here on Facebook and YouTube. You can always come back to this video. If you missed anything, it'll be posted on both of those social media platforms, and we are going to be talking about more of this cold, I guess you could say, headline that is going to be happening Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Good news is the wind chills really won't get bad until Monday morning, but some of those wind chills come Sunday morning could still be below zero. So even though we don't have an alert day technically on Sunday, it still is going to be a hazardous day if you have to be outside. And also, for those that are going to be tailgating out there in Detroit, so I'll show you some of those wind chills that we could be seeing as we get into our Saturday. So Saturday evening right here, wind chills are going to be in the single digits. So if you are going down to Detroit and you are tailgating, just know it is going to be very, very cold and potentially at times a little bit snowy. So those that are going down to hopefully cheer our Lions to a win Saturday night, just know it will be definitely feeling very cold. And some of those wind chills by the end of the game could definitely be below zero. So that's going to wrap it up for me. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful Thursday evening, wonderful weekend upcoming. Stick with us for more on this cold outbreak, and we will continue to keep you informed on what is ahead.